breaking everything but the news. It's the Spartan News, News 18. With anchors, Principal Jeff Finstead. On special assignment, Athletic Director Paul Ackley. And the Queens of Peace, Punctuality, and Performance, Associate Principals Ann Nichols, Sarah Uzolaki. Bringing you the news you needed to know yesterday. It's the Spartan News 18.
Welcome back, Spartans, to our 8th edition of Spartan News. Your A team hopes you are doing well and are ready for a strong finish to the first term. Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock-knock joke? He won a Nobel Prize. I'm rocking it.
These get better every week, Mr.
That was good.
Yep. Nice job.
Thank you. Remember, we will continue with our virtual learning plan for the second term. That means the first term ends November 6th, and grades will be posted after 3 p.m. on November 12th. Since we did not build a final exam schedule into our virtual learning plan, we have made one significant change. We're going to designate November 9th and November 10th to be first term intervention days. Club meetings and advisory on November 11th will be canceled, and we'll start the second term on November 12th. Teachers will be contacting you through email to provide you with the Zoom links and Canvas pages for your second term classes.
Okay, Spartans, time for a serious chat about Election Day tomorrow. We know the election is very important to you and your guardians. We want each of you to feel safe and supported at McFarland High School. With that said, because we are an institution of learning and want to provide you with the opportunity to respectfully share your opinions, we would like to reiterate the following message, which was sent to all students and guardians last Monday. With every election, the results will undoubtedly leave some people upset and uneasy with the outcome. We support the opinions of our students and families and request mutual respect for differing opinions. We will not tolerate hate speech or slanderous comments towards any student or member of our school community. Civil discourse, having a conversation to enhance understanding, having empathy, and agreeing to disagree are part of every society, including our learning community at McFarland.
So what is hate speech? Hate speech is a communication that carries no meaning other than to vilify, humiliate, or incite hatred for a group or class of people, especially in circumstances in which the communication is likely to provoke violence. It is an incitement to hatred primarily against a group of persons defined in terms of race, ethnicity, national origin, gender, religion, sexual orientation, disability, and the like. Hate speech can be any form of expression regarded as offensive to racial, ethnic, and religious groups and other discrete minorities or to women. It can be communicated using words, symbols, images, memes, emojis, hand gestures, videos, and more.
If you or someone you know in our school community is a victim of hate speech, please feel free to either report it anonymously via our See Something, Say Something Sprigio system on our website, or reach out to your student services team, administrative team, or another trusting adult.
Let's talk club announcements. Be on the lookout for information to come regarding a virtual game night hosted by some of our seniors on Tuesday, November 10th. Information will come in advisories, and there will be prizes for some of the top finishers. Overwatch eSport season starts next week. If you would like to join esports, please reach out to Mr. Morris or Miss Faye at the emails below. And finally, attention all treble singers, Pitch Please auditions are officially open through November 7th. For details on how to submit your audition, please go to mhschoirs.org. Now, let's head over to Mr. Ackley to see what department he is visiting this week.
Okay, MHS students, as you can see, I am here with a disguised English department, a spooky Addams family, I believe it looks like to me. And today we are going to be interviewing our English department, and they'll be discussing with you or talking to you about the classes that they teach, introducing themselves to you all, talking about the classes in which they're teaching right now this term, and maybe even what you're going to be teaching next term. And then also they're going to share with you a childhood memory from one of their favorite Halloweens. So we have a lot of people behind us, and we're going to start over here with, well, is this Mr. It? Is that correct?
All right. Excuse me, guys. There is a mask here. All right. So I'm Mr. Lacey, and underneath here, I'm going to take this off so you guys. Sorry, this is the scary part. All right. So I teach English 9 and English 11 this quarter, as I will be also next quarter. And when I was 6th grade, the Halloween costume I really wanted to be was the Headless Horseman, Ichabod Crane. So I got one of my dad's really big white shirts, and I starched it up really big, and I got underneath it. And then I had a pumpkin that I carried around in my arms all day, and that was probably my coolest costume that was self-made.
Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, going on next.
All right, so I'm Mr. Rognus. I teach English 10 and senior seminar. Next semester, I'll be teaching AP Lit and senior sem as well. One of my favorite memories of Halloween was when I was moving into 5th grade. My parents literally moved the week of Halloween, so I went from Indiana to Iowa, and we didn't have a house. So we went trick-or-treating where a house was gonna be, and they didn't tell us that we had to tell a joke before every house to get a piece of candy. Needless to say, it was a really awkward Halloween, but I remember it fondly.
All right, well, thank you, Mr. Rognus. Next, please.
I'm Mr. Jenkins. This term I am teaching senior seminar in English 9. The next term we're gearing up for English 10 and AP composition. So when I was in 4th grade, we had a field trip to Old World, Wisconsin, the week before Halloween. And unfortunately, I was a silly child who didn't think he needed his jacket in a cold October. And so I contracted pneumonia. And so I was out for the entire week of Halloween, and my class felt so badly for me that they dropped off a giant thing of candy and Halloween treats because I missed the Halloween party for the class.
Nothing to get you over the pneumonia than candy, I'm sure. So very good. All right, well, thank you.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Fisher, and I'm the 612 Literacy Coordinator. And one of my favorite Halloween memories is going trick-or-treating with my aunt. I grew up in a very small town, and we went to every single house trick-or-treating. So needless to say, as we got lots of candy, and I was exhausted.
Hi, I'm Miss Tucker. I teach English 9 and English 11, and I will be teaching English 9 and English 11 next term as well. One of my favorite Halloween, well, I shouldn't say my favorite Halloween moments, but when I was about, 6 or 7 years old, I had a good neighborhood friend, Charlie and Deb. They lived down the block, and Charlie got dressed up in his full gorilla outfit, came to the door and was like, "Ah!" Not knowing that I had a terrible, terrible fear of gorillas. And I ran screaming all the way home, and I was absolutely traumatized. And Charlie spent the next several years attempting to make that up to me on Halloween.
Okay, well, pneumonia and childhood trauma. That's very good, okay. All right, thank you, Mrs. Tucker. All right, and next here.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Mrs. Moore. I teach English 9 and 10, but next semester I'll be teaching English 9 and 11, so I'm very excited. So it's a double memory because this is a costume that came around twice. So when I was a kid, probably about, young, I had this costume my mom made, and it was intricate. And the bottom half was a horse, and my top half was a cowgirl, and there was a whole 3D horse, so I was a girl riding a horse, like a cowgirl, right? Okay, envision it. Now, fast forward a few years, there's a new grocery store in town and they have this weird like theme week and they have a Western week. So my mom drags out this costume, which I'm just slightly too big for at this point, and says, put this on, we're gonna win a $100 gift card. So I put it on, squeezed on in, went to the grocery store and won $100.
Hey.
It was a good costume.
Yeah, all right, well, thank you. And in the back.
My name is Mr. Morris. I'm a cross-categorical special education teacher. I co-teach a bunch of different English classes, so I'll never be in the same one twice. Well, not immediately. My favorite, I don't want to say it's my favorite Halloween memory, but it's just the dumbest one, is one year I had this great Harry Potter costume that I was going to wear, and of course it was like the coldest Halloween we've had in like 20 years or so, and so I had to wear like snow pants, a huge puffer jacket underneath my costume, not over it, underneath, so I was like a ginormous Harry Potter for an entire day. It was funny. I had a hat over the scar so no one knew who I really was supposed to be. It was a great time.
All right, thank you. And lastly.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Gradian, and I teach English 10 and Senior Sim, and next semester I will also be teaching those classes. One of my favorite Halloween memories is from, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago. Our department decided to dress up as Harry Potter characters, and I was Madame Trelawney, and I stayed in my English accent the entire day, and it was really great, and the kids were like, why didn't you do this for us last year? And it was really fun.
Yeah, very cool. All right, folks, so there you have it, our English department. They might look a little different today rather than what you see on Zoom. But one thing I can assure you, like all the departments that we have here at McFarland High School, they're here to help you, here to support you, and here to be here for you in any chance you might need them. So again, keep reading, because I know that's what the English teachers would say. Keep reading, keep studying, keep those cameras on, and keep participating in your classes. Have a safe Halloween, everybody, and this is Mr. Ackley signing off.
In closing, we know that there are many challenges that you face day to day, week to week, and month to month. We, as your school team, want to emphasize that we are here for you. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you need anything from one of us. Wishing you a safe and healthy last couple weeks of Term 1. Thanks, Spartans.